People who stand on their toes are not stable. Those who try to get ahead quickly don't go very far. Those who try to shine brighter than everyone else dim their own light. Lao Tzu. How can we get better if we don't try to get better? Many people waste their time trying to make their lives better, but the results aren't always clear. They learn things and try to get things from the outside world, which wears out their bodies and minds and makes them unhappy in the end. The Taoists notice that people often do things that don't help them, and when they try to change the way nature works, they make things worse. All of these goals, rules, ethics, and values were surely made to help people. But the old Taoist sages said we should get rid of all of them. Why? Because all of these ideas made by people only take us farther away from life's natural flow. Trying to change what nature has planned is like swimming upstream. It's hard work and doesn't get us anywhere. This video is about how to gain the world instead of trying to change it. Behind the universe's constant change is a mysterious force that the Taoists call Tao, for lack of a better word. The Tao is everything, and it goes beyond what our senses can tell us. Even though we can't understand the Tao, we can still know and feel it. This is a sad example of how people try to understand things that are beyond their understanding. They give things names and put them into groups, pick and choose, but they still don't understand what the universe is really like. So, they make a lie, a trick that helps humans understand how life works. But they lose the Tao when they try to understand it. 5 colors make it hard to see. 5 notes can make you deaf. In the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu said, 5 tastes make the taste buds get old. So putting colors, notes, and flavors in a certain order might help us understand them better, but it also limits our understanding, since there is so much more outside of these fixed ideas. The same can be said about how people tend to make rules for everything to feel in control. Again, this limits us because the world is always changing, and what works today might not work tomorrow. People also create huge sets of ethics, moral codes, and rituals out of a sense of community and fairness. These things make up an artificial way of life. Even though they have good intentions, they are building their own prisons while trying to make things work. Let's talk about what the word trying means. I think most of us know that we should just act and not try to do something. This idea has a lot in common with the flow state. In a flow state, you become the act, like a dancer who becomes the dance or a poet who becomes the poem. This is the idea of Wu Wei, which literally means not doing or doing nothing. In the context of the flow state, the best translation for Wu Wei is effortless action, since we act in a smooth and painless way when we're in the flow state. In this video though, non-doing or doing nothing is the best way to translate Wu Wei. People often think that literally doing nothing is a waste of time and a way of being that doesn't lead anywhere. But the Taoists say that nothing could be further from the truth. When we remember that the universe is always changing and in a state of entropy, we can see that life always moves forward. So instead of using force and getting tired, which is what most people do today, we could get through life much more easily if we used our brains. Because isn't it true that problems often seem to work themselves out? And that we often make things worse when we do something? When we waste time trying to make things better, we move away from how things should be. The Taoists say that we act in ways that are not natural, and that this wastes our bodies and minds. Why then do we do this? Well, a lot of it has to do with how we judge the worth of things. For instance, when we don't like being poor but want money and fame, or when we don't like being alone but want to be a part of something. So we try to get rid of the first and make the second bigger, even though the second can't exist without the first. Also, we think it's important to change nature to make it fit with certain beliefs. We try to make the world a better place, but the results of what we do aren't always clear. Now, how can we make these old ideas work in today's world? How do we, as modern humans, try but only end up with peanuts in the end, according to Taoist thinking? Let's look at the ancient Taoist texts, the Tao Te Ching and the Zhuangzi, as examples of how we try. The first is, trying to make things better. Alan Watts, a devoted student of Taoism, once said that the nicest people in society are the ones who cause the most trouble. Their goal was to save the world. Attitude often gets in the way of how things are supposed to be because they try to enforce man-made ideas of what's good and bad. One example is communism, which started out as a way to make the world a better place by making sure everyone had the same rights and goods were shared fairly. But regardless of whether this way of thinking is natural or not, the communists' methods for spreading their ideas were brutal. In the Zhuangzi, there is a story about a man named Yan Hui, who asked Confucius for permission to go to the country of Wei because he had heard that it was run by a bad leader. Yan Hui wanted to use everything he knew about running a country to make Wei a better place. Confucius, on the other hand, told him not to do that. Not only would Wei's very disagreeable leader probably not listen, but people in general don't like it when people from outside come in and tell them what's best for them from a place of moral superiority. Confucius said, and I quote, "If you don't understand men's minds, but instead stand in front of a tyrant and force him to listen to sermons on kindness and righteousness, measures and standards, you're just using other people's flaws to show off how good you are." End quote. We could ask ourselves how using other people's mistakes to make ourselves look good is morally superior. This will only make things more divided and tense, and it won't likely make things better in a way that will last. In the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu says, and I quote, "Do you want to rule and control the world? I don't think it's possible. The world is a holy container that can't be controlled. You can't make it better by trying. It might slip out of your hands and go away." End quote. The second one is now, trying to feel good. No matter if we're trying to be happy by getting money, status, fame, power, or knowledge, this is why we're not happy. We think we'll be happy when we have $1 million in the bank, when we finally get that book published, or when we have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. But this isn't true at all. Sure, we get some short-term pleasure, but the Taoists say that's not happiness. Also, this search wears out our bodies and minds, but we never find what we're looking for, which is sad. I quote, "This is what the world respects: money, fame, longevity, and a good name. This is what makes people happy: an easy life, good food, nice clothes, beautiful sights, and pleasant sounds. It looks down on people who are poor, mean, die young, or have a bad name. This is what it finds bitter: a life with no rest, a mouth that can't eat good food, a body that can't wear nice clothes, eyes that can't see beautiful things, and ears that can't hear sweet sounds. People who can't get these things worry and feel afraid a lot. This is a stupid way to treat the body. Rich people run around all day doing business and end up with more money than they could ever use. This is not a healthy way to treat the body." End quote. So, if trying to be happy doesn't work, what should we do instead? So, the Taoists have some ideas for us. But let's take a look at the third one first: trying to be someone different. The Zhuangzi tells a story about how animals in the wind are jealous of each other because of how they were made. The centipede is jealous of the snake because it can move without legs. The snake, on the other hand, is jealous of the wind because it can go far without having a body. But the wind says that it only takes a finger or a foot to stop it. In the end, everything has its own qualities because nature made it that way. The only thing that makes one thing better than another is your opinion. So, we feel like we have to change who we are to fit a standard. People with white skin try to get a tan, while East Asians try to look more European. Blondes try to be brunettes, and brunettes try to be blondes. Also, we try to change ourselves because we want to meet a standard made by people. We want to fit in because if we don't, we're seen as flawed. So, a sixth finger is cut off so that the standard of 5 fingers is met. Why can't we just be who we were made to be by nature? That would make things a lot simpler. There is a place for everyone and everything in the whole. And when we try to change it, we throw the world out of balance. When people see something as beautiful, something ugly is made. When people think something is good, bad things happen. Being and not being make each other possible. Hard and easy balance each other out. Both long and short are what they are. High and low are opposites. Forward and backward go together. So, how can we actually use these ideas? The Taoists say a lot of different things. First, the Zhuangzi talks about how taking the middle path is good. This means that we shouldn't try to do more than we can, but should stay in the middle so that we don't hurt our health and stay close to who we are. Follow the middle. Pay attention to what stays the same, and you can stay alive, take care of your parents, and live out your years. The Tao is always the same. Lao Tzu says that a person who looks for the Tao learns something new about what not to do every day. So instead of being stuck in a set of beliefs, we let go, keep an open mind, and give the universe a chance to show us what it's really like. Trying to change nature or block our view of it with man-made things is a waste of time. We don't add to our knowledge. Instead, we let it go until we reach a point of inner stillness. Only then do we open ourselves up to the Tao, or what a theist might call God. Even though we feel empty, we are happy. And being happy is all about being content. This is what Taoists call fasting of the heart. The Taoist gets to the point of non-action by unlearning something every day. It's the art of not trying, but still getting everything done. We're glad you watched.